Hey guys, I am so fucking excited to be making this video finally. My backyard remodel is coming to life. I've been dying to do this for about 3.5 years now, ever since I moved into the house. I saw this backyard and I was honestly like intimidated to buy the house because it looked like such a nightmare. It was worse before when I bought it. We kind of did some things here and there, but obviously it still looks like trash. I'm very grateful for this house and the backyard, but I know that there's so much potential here, so I can't wait to flip this into my dream backyard. So we are going to be doing a lot of hardscape, so a lot of cement. This whole patio is going to be redone. The driveway from back there to the street is going to be fully redone. The entryway is going to have some new stuff going on. All the landscape's going to be completely new, like a kind of a desert vibe is what I'm going for, like really modern and clean. And then I'm going to add like my decorative stees to it. You'll see. Lots of trees are getting cut down and new trees are getting put in. And then my shed back there is going to be completely remodeled too, which I'm so fucking pumped for because that's going to be my art studio. Let me just explain how I got these designs done because the 3D renderings are nuts and it was such an easy process. So I found this company called YARDZEN and they're an online design company. So basically you make an account with them, you send them pictures and videos of your yard, you explain to them in the videos like what you're trying to achieve, and you send them inspo pics of what you like, and then you take like a style quiz and they kind of get to know you, and then they go from there to do your designs. I think it took about a month for them to get back to me with the 3D designs, and then I kind of like did some tweaks of what I wanted or what I didn't, and then they sent me like the final designs, and it's just absolutely perfect. It's my dream come true and I'm just like blown away. So this is not an ad for YARDZEN or anything. They don't know I'm making this video. I paid full price. It's $1,500 to do any size property front and back, which is a really good deal, I think. And so then once you get your designs done and you finalized, they send you a blueprint and like a legend of all the plans, like all the furniture that they have mocked up in there. They have links to all the furniture. It's unreal. So basically it's all ready to go as a package and you just give it to a contractor. I was trying to find the cheapest way to do this because this is such a huge project. I was trying to get like someone to do the hardscape and like someone to do the landscape, someone to do the shed, and I was just like getting really tired of piecing people together and nothing felt right. I got these plans done by YARDZEN in like August and now it's December 5th today. And I finally found someone. So basically I was referred to this guy by a family friend, and he came over and he was just like, he's a general contractor, so he can do everything. So he's just gonna take over the entire project and we're gonna do this in 6 to 8 weeks. I'm really comfortable with him and he just like knows the vision and the vibe, and he doesn't want to leave me with a half-assed project. I think if you're here and you've known me for a while, you've seen all the shit I've gone through with my house because I'm a first-time homeowner and this was a fixer-upper, so I've gone through the ringer with fucked up contractors or like people just screwing me over. So I have a lot of faith in this guy. It's gonna be fucking dope. Let me go through and show you more detail of the yard right now. I wanted to film right now to show you guys like before we cleaned it up so you can see the state we've been living in. I don't even like to hang out back here. I don't like having people over because I think it's embarrassing. I just know that this could be so rad, which it's going to be soon. So I guess we'll just get into it and I'll show you guys around and I'll show you the 3D rendering plans, which are so fucking satisfying. All right, let's get it. So here's my little shed, and I actually tried to keep this a secret for a while, but I was working out of here doing all the BADWOOD shipping and fulfillment for about 2 years. So I'm sure now that you're looking inside, you can kind of recognize it from my Snapchats, but I always tried to keep it separate. I tried to make it look like I was somewhere else, but I was actually just in my backyard. I don't know, I'm just paranoid, and I didn't want people to know that I was working back here because all my shit was back here. But now we're gonna redo this and make this my fucking art studio. I'm so excited. So this is all gonna be cleaned up in here. The whole thing is kind of rotted out with termite. Like, we opened up a wall right here. And the thing is that we won't really know how bad it is all over until they kind of rip up this drywall and see what they're dealing with. So this is gonna be a little bit of a, what's the word? It's just risky, but I think it'll be super worth it because what I'm envisioning is like a little barn house fucking art studio with like a patio around it. A lot of people quoted me a really insane amount of money. I've been trying to figure out what to do with this for like months, and I was thinking about maybe making it a guest house, and like I don't really know, that's kind of a lot of money. So for now I'm just gonna have the contractor run water in there and like make sure the electric is all good, and then we might actually run plumbing up here depending on how expensive it is to run it from the street through this driveway, because we're gonna rip this up anyways. So I'm thinking like, let's just see, and then in the long run, like maybe we can use this as an ADU, like when I rent this out, because I plan to never sell this property. I just want to keep it and rent it out forever. But for the meantime of me living here, I really want to use this as an art studio. So YARDZEN had nothing to do with designing this. This was not part of what they were supposed to design. So this is all going to be my own design. I want to have like a really big barn sliding door here so that I can get huge canvases in and out. And then I'm also going to have like some concrete poured to have a wraparound porch, and then like a little access door over here. So that's kind of like a kick it area. And I'm just gonna like probably put those old antique motorcycles out here, and it'll just be like a cool little thing in the back that people are gonna be like, oh, what is that? And like want to come check it out, you know? And it'll be a cool place for me to paint. So I'm really fucking excited for this little shed, and I hope it's not a can of worms that I don't expect, because I hate when that happens. And let's just hope for the best with this. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, I just got home from working and this is what I see. I was not expecting this, but I'm down. Holy shit. There is no turning back now. Fuck. Whoa, this is crazy. So I actually wanted to take a picture on these steps the way they were before they got demolished, but you know, I didn't know this was happening so fast. What? Okay, anyways, this patio, we're actually gonna take it a foot back and put the retaining wall there so that there really is a lot more space. I mean, I can already feel how open this patio is gonna be just with all this shit demolished. So I'm fucking pumped. And the dogs are like, what is happening, bitch? I bet they were tripping the fuck out when they were demoing back here. I can't even imagine. I wish I was home to watch it, but I had so much fucking work to do, so. Damn it, I wanted to film this shit. Whatever. So they really got into this shed today. They went in, took out all the drywall, and saw what we were working with. Basically, this termite rot is really fucking bad, so they're gonna try to salvage as much as they can. I don't really know the logistics, but yeah, this is from the roof was leaking, so the ceiling was like had water damage and all this shit. And then what else? Oh, also they said this is in such bad condition that literally like it could have collapsed on us in like at any moment. So that's kind of scary. Glad it's getting fixed. Okay, on to the next. So here's an update of the backyard. This is day 6 and they've gotten a lot done really quickly. So I just want to film this before there's too much done and you guys don't get to see the in-between. So right here where this like trench is where the retaining wall is going to go. So actually for a retaining wall, I think you need to dig 6 feet underground is how far the wall needs to go under. So that is like a huge part of the cost for this whole cement patio deal is the retaining wall. It's like very expensive to do, but it's necessary. So the guy who did this before, it wasn't down under the ground. It was just like a regular wall that he built. And it was so poorly made. That's why it was leaning. So we're going to do it right. We're getting a permit for this and everything. So that's good. The only tree we left is this little lemon tree. Everything else is going to be newly planted. And then my favorite, most exciting part is the art studio. So they're laying down this stuff. I don't know what the fuck it's called, but it's prepping to get cement poured on here on Thursday. So the driveway is going to go all the way from the street in front of the garage up to here. And then this opening right here is going to be a huge barn door, which is going to be sliding. So it slides all the way there open so I can get huge canvases in and out. And it's also pretty cool. Like if it was Kohl's, he could put motorcycles in and out and stuff. It's just like, it's like an extra garage. If it wasn't me using it as an art studio, it can totally be used for someone else down the line. I definitely don't plan to sell this house, so I will be renting it out one day when I outgrow it or whatever. So this will be useful to someone else as well. And then, so this is gonna have like a wraparound patio. Just imagine the cement going all the way here. And then on this side, we're gonna put that sliding door. So it's gonna let in a lot of natural light for painting and stuff like that. And then this window right here, which is pretty cute, we're gonna add a kitchenette area right here because the contractor had it, like it was his idea to put a sink in here, which is cool for me for painting. So that's gonna go under the window. And we're thinking a farmhouse sink, which I've always wanted. I actually wanted that in my kitchen in the house, but it didn't end up working out. So we can put that here. So there's gonna be a lot of open natural light in this room, which is sick. And then now I'm thinking for this little corner, I wanna put a hot tub, kind of like a cowboy tub, one of those horse troughs, the round ones. You see them in the desert a lot, like in Joshua Tree. So that's the plan for this corner. And then over here, there's gonna be these like, I guess they're stepping pads. These are gonna be cement and we're gonna have 2 sizes and they're just gonna alternate big, small, big, small. And they go to the stairs that are gonna be here. So the stairs are gonna have like this really cute tile on the face of it. I forgot what it's called when you do that, but I'm also gonna match that to the front entryway. There's a step right in front of the front door. It's gonna have the same tile. So everything's gonna be very cohesive and I'm really fucking excited. All this open area is gonna be DG and I'm thinking like a kind of gray color, something really light. And it'll be easy to maintain and drought tolerant. And we're just gonna put in some like succulent type of plants. I mean, you can see it all in the YARDZEN plans, but some people thought that was cement all over the entire yard, but it's not. So yeah, there's a little update how things are going to go. And also this shed, obviously it's worse than what they thought. So you can kind of see they pretty much rebuilt the whole thing. Except leaving that standing wall over there, but all the wood was like rotted out from like here down from termite. Now it's totally safe and sturdy as fuck. Like this thing is legit. And we also put in this new beam right here instead of the old rotted post that was in there with 2 support beams. So yeah, let's see where we're at next week, and I'll just keep every day at about 5 p.m. we have inspections done by Cole. What's it look like up there? It looks like shit. These guys are all working hard on their concrete pour today, the first pour, and all I can think about is how I want to go put the dog's paws in the back in the fucking concrete. So I'm about to go do that right now with the dogs. Hope it works. Okay, they're gonna think I'm so annoying, whatever. I just wanted to give an update because we're pretty much done with all the hardscape, and now it's like the fun part. So we have all the hardscape set in, the fire pit over there with some seating. Still got to put a backing on there. That fence is going to be completely different with galvanized metal. The steps are done. We need to figure out how to get tile for the face of the steps. I can't find tile that is like the deco style I want with this size, so I might actually just paint it myself. But here we have these two steel poles which are going to hold the string lights. As you can see, my neighbors have them over there. So there's going to be 3 lights that come from each pole, and they're going to wing out to the sides of the house and be like spread out evenly right here. So it's really going to light up super nicely at night, and these steps will be really lit too. Here are the pavers. So I decided to take out the smaller ones that were in between the big ones because it looked too busy, and as you can tell, the lines are not straight because the foundation for that shed is like kind of tilted, like it's like twisted that way. It's not parallel to here, so it's kind of like tripping me up. I don't really like how it looks right now, so we're gonna stagger these a little bit more so that you can't really notice that the lines don't match up here. So yeah, Scott agreed with me that that was a good idea. And then we got the lights, the gooseneck lighting. Today they're gonna start priming the studio and then staining these doors. So I'm so excited to see this painted black. It's gonna be unreal. Let's see, they also put in the canned lights in here. The lighting is super nice. And it just looks really amazing at night. And this is sunrise right now. Looks really pretty. And yeah, they just started putting the DG in. They're compacting it. It's such a process, which I didn't really know. And then we lined the perimeter, like the border of where our fence meets the neighbors, with these trees, which are really cute. And you can kind of see the neighbors have the same exact trees. Right there is what the trees will look like. So it's kind of nice because now this will be just like a higher version of that for them. So it'll be more privacy and it'll match their yard as well, which is cute, I think. So yeah, that's what we got going on. And we should be done in about 2 weeks. Today is the 14th of January, so we're right on track, right on schedule. It's pretty crazy how fast they're moving. So yeah, very happy with everything, and the dogs are happy too. So here's a little update. I'm so fucking excited. Like, it's really coming together. We're not fully done yet, but this is at a stage where like you can see how it's gonna look. I'm just like in shock. I just got home and saw the black glass in the fire pit for the first time, and I'm just like in awe. It sparkles. It's fucking perfect. And then Scott put in this little light in my skull. So I told him I wanted to hang this there, and he thought it was like the coolest idea ever that I decided, like, it's just like the perfect placement for this skull is this fucking little spot on the wall. And he put a light in and surprised me. He's the best. But holy shit, this backyard is just fucking unreal. I can't believe this is mine. Like, what is happening? So I'm shook, but we still gotta do the placement for the plants in this planter, but pretty much everything up top is where it's supposed to be. This feels like you're in fucking Palm Springs or some shit. Like, the vibe is unmatched. I love this guy. He's a little crazy guy. I can't. I'm speechless. This backyard just makes me want to throw parties. I love it. Okay, so I'm about to light the fire for the first time ever. Am I doing this right? Fuck. Oh my god, all I can smell is gas. Fuck. Oh, whoa! Whoa! Whoa. Does it go everywhere? I don't know. Okay, let's turn this bitch up. Wait, wrong way. Wait. I don't know how you do this, but oh shit. Oh, wait. I'll just have Cole show me. Oh, do you hear the gas? Oh my god. Okay. That was fun. I'm done now. So the studio floor is finally finished. We did skim stone. That's what this is called. It kind of looks like cement, but with like a design in it. This is all, the guy like lays it out and makes this whole design in the floor with the colors and everything. It's pretty tight. And then we did a gloss finish over it, which makes it look super, it kind of like, you would see this in like a restaurant or a bar type of vibe, but my friend Tyler did this throughout his whole house and I absolutely loved it, so I copied him. And yeah, so we're just waiting for this to dry, and then tomorrow morning the guys are gonna come in and put the little kitchenette, which is gonna go right there under this window. And so I bought white base cabinets from Home Depot with a white farmhouse sink and like a black faucet. I'm gonna get black hardware, and it's just gonna be the lower base cabinets, no cabinets up top. And then we're gonna use this slab, which is actually a slab that I saved from my kitchen, which we did with like almost 4 years ago, and it's been sitting on the side of my house. I just didn't want to get rid of it just in case I needed it. And now I do, which is crazy because I thought I would never use that. I thought I would like use it for a table or something, like make something else. So yeah, that's gonna be the countertop for the little kitchenette over here. And then this place will be done. So everything is pretty much done in the backyard now. It all looks really bitchin', and I'm really excited with the placement of the plants. We have our little stone with our names in it over here. Okay, so let's talk about this hot tub situation. So the landscape was pretty much done, and then we had this big open corner in the back, and I'm like, well, now I want a hot tub. So we dragged out the process a lot because of this whole situation. I know I said that I wanted to do a cowboy tub, which was like the horse trough, but we went to Joshua Tree, and I got really inspired by this Airbnb that we stayed at. And they had a wood deck like this, and then they actually sunk in a real hot tub like this one. And it just was really nice. This is like a 7-seater. It changes colors at night. It's super pretty back here. So yeah, I'm really excited that we went with that, even though it was more expensive. It was also expensive to put in because we had to dig a hole, pour concrete. We made sure to have an access door. So this is like a little puzzle door that you can open up and you can actually fully stand on the ground under there if you need to fix the hot tub or anything like that. So of course I started decorating with my antique stuff on the walls. This isn't really done yet. I need to add more stuff, but just added my little touch over here. The wood deck was kind of confusing to explain to the guys because they had no idea. Like, I don't know, I didn't have a rendering, you know, so I had to explain this to them on the shape I wanted and all of that. And it was really important to me to have these boulders at the corners to like soften up the edges. And I think it just made it look super badass. So yeah, I just love how this came out. I think it's just like the little gem of the whole yard. Wow, the landscape is finally done. This is like my most proud feature of the whole house. I can't believe the transformation. It's insane. I'm just gonna do a little walkthrough and explain some stuff. So we actually ended up putting the dining table from inside out here, which I really like, with these little chairs. It makes it fun. I added my antique decorations all throughout the yard, as you will see. We figured out the tile. The tile took a while to figure out. Like, I could not find anything, but I actually found these tiles from Zia Tile, and I really like how simple it is. I originally wanted to do like every step a different pattern, but I really, really love how this came out. I just think the black and the white and the simplicity of it just ties in the house and makes it look funky, but not too fucking crazy. And then this corner is the best little kick it area. This fire actually cranks out a flame. Like when I first tried to turn it on, I didn't know how to work it, but this thing pumps out heat. It's really nice. We do s'mores back here. I found these chairs. I was looking for this type of chair like everywhere, and on CB2 it was like $300 for one chair. Well, I got this pair from Walmart for like, I think it was $140 for the pair. So that means each chair was like $70. And then I hate this AC. I don't even want to talk about this, but this is literally the only spot that this is allowed to be in. Had to be on this side. We couldn't put it behind that gate because of permit issues. It has to be like 6 feet away from the property line. The only other option was to put this on the fucking roof, and that's not happening. So this has to be right here. It really bothers me. I don't know what we're gonna do about that. As you can see, all the plants are really grown in, especially those hedges by the neighbor's border. We were worried about not giving them privacy, and we actually had to like exchange the trees for a bigger one, but now they're like really filled. I mean, not fully, but they're filled in enough where you get enough privacy. Oh, and then these stepping pads. So this was a random decision. My dad actually gave me this idea, but these pads were still annoying me because they're kind of like not perfect. And the space in between just looked really weird. So I got this Mexican beach pebble, I think it's called. And I just poured it all over and just filled in the gaps, and it looks cool. It makes it more of like an actual pathway. I added some over there to tie it in, and then also in the corners right here, because it just looked too sparse or something. The pebble just really ties it in. Oh, and it also matches the pebble that's in here. So that was a little thing that we thought of. The landscape designers and the contractor did not. And that's it. It's all done. Cole put up these lights back here by himself because he knows how to do everything, and that made the biggest difference. So these lights are on a timer and they just turn on at night at a certain time, and it's fucking awesome. So yeah, we love it. Hey everybody. I bet you weren't expecting to see this. I am 6 months pregnant and it's August 31st, and I figured I should probably wrap up this video. The landscape is done. it took a little longer than usual, or a little longer than I expected because we added the hot tub, which I can't even use now because I'm fucking pregnant. and then like just life got in the way or whatever. So I wanted to finally upload this. I'm super proud of the landscape, and I just wanted to close out by telling you guys some things that I learned through the process that I think would be helpful to know if you're trying to do something like this. One of the main things that I think made the biggest difference was hiring the landscape design team. So for me, that was YARDZEN. It was a huge help. I can't even imagine trying to do this if I didn't have a design team to do the renderings. It made it all one big plan, one big package that I could just give to the contractor. And you don't necessarily need to do it all at once, but for me, I wanted to do it all at once. One, because I thought, well, actually, I noticed that if you give a contractor a big job, they're more inclined to finish it all, do it quickly, and because they want more money and it's more work for their guys. So that was like a big thing for me. And I also would definitely recommend to shop around for your contractors, because at the beginning, like I said before, I was trying to piece together just different people to do these certain jobs and like get everyone on the same page, and it was a fucking nightmare. And then I realized I do need a contractor, and I had a couple guys come over. I mean, I was looking for people for about 3 months until I found this guy, and it's really worth it to wait because all the guys before overquoted me like insanely. I thought this wasn't even possible to do, and I actually did more than I intended to do. Like all this concrete, the driveway, I thought was out of my budget, but I ended up doing it because I found a guy who could fit it all in my budget because I was giving him the entire project to do at once. Another thing I would say, always plan to go over budget, because things always come up. Every single project I've done on my entire house, like before I even started the landscape, just things would come up, and you never know when you're renovating like what things could go wrong, and you end up spending a little bit more, is what I've experienced with every single thing I've done to my house. So just be aware of that. Just keep reminding yourself that everything you're doing to your house is an investment. I was getting a little bit overwhelmed with all the money I was spending, and I just kept saying like, this is all just going back into my house. This is upping the value, and one of the best investments you can make is in property. So that's how I justified it in my head. And yeah, I think that's, the other thing I would say that I noticed, even if you're getting a contractor and they're supposed to be overseeing the entire project, like definitely check on them every single day. Make sure they're doing what you want every single day, because if you don't, like things can kind of go off track. And I just noticed there was a lot of miscommunication if I wasn't consistently on top of what everybody was doing. So you got to micromanage the whole project as you go. So I hope you like the landscape renovation video. I really want to make more YouTube videos. I want to get more on it with my filming, especially now that the baby's coming. Things are kind of slower with BADWOOD, so let me know what you guys want to see. And if you watched this far, I fucking love you. So thanks for watching. Love y'all.